Welcome to Get Fact.
Hello and welcome back.
Hello, and welcome back.
Yeah, this episode's going to be quite confusing to explain because we're actually recording it a couple of days before Stu goes on holiday. But when you're listening to this, he would be a week into his holiday. And the episode you're going to listen to tomorrow
was one that was recorded last week.
It is confusing, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know where I am with all these interviews and chats.
Yeah, we're trying to get them all in before he goes abroad and leaves us.
Apart from the one that you decided to do as a solo.
Yeah. I've got a solo coming up because, Stu won't be
like
there.
I said before, I didn't want to be a part of that one. I wasn't interested.
Didn't want to do that one anyway. But yeah, we'll probably ring you on that one because, I'll be talking to myself for the first 20 minutes before the guest. It's a bit weird, isn't it?
You pretend you're on radio?
I was trying to think of what I could do, but I can still get my news in there, my chat GPT news. I can do that still.
Yeah.
And, that's something I've not done. I don't know if I've got that ready for this week.
No way.
But anyway, I'm excited because we've got our guest today who are Ghost Hunters.
Who are you going to call?
Ghost Hunters! Teeny.
Do you reckon they drive around in a white hearse?
Oh, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? Little things on the back.
Yeah.
No, I've seen them. I've seen pictures of them. They look pretty fun, to be fair. I can't wait to talk to them.
It'd be interesting, that, actually.
Get inside the red.
Yeah.
Wonder what they do for, ghost hunting, what equipment they use and all that.
I'd like to hear if they've got any of those EVPs, electronic voice phenomena.
Oh, yeah, is that what we were talking about last time?
Record on like a little micro recorder.
Is it the one where you go...
No, it's not that one. That was the ghost box or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
This one, you just using. You can use your phone, or as long as it can record and you ask questions and does it pick anything up.
Right.
Sometimes you can supposedly get voices.
Yeah. Do you reckon some of them are a bit edited though? I have heard some of them. It's like,
well, did you hear that then? Static coming through this mic.
I'm hearing the go.
No, I think I kind of believe it being, if you hear static and then someone says, "Did you hear that? It sounded like you said hello," and then we play it back, you're gonna hear hello.
Yeah.
Because that's what you've been told. Your brain's been told to hear.
Yeah.
So, is it real or, that's the kind of thing.
Yeah.
You can kind of hear what you want in these sort of things.
Well, it's hard to explain ghosts, and it's like, do they exist? Because last week we talked to a scientist, and he basically said our energy just becomes part of Earth again. So if that is the case, what if ghosts exist, but they're not our dead body type thing? They're more another being. Maybe ghosts are actually aliens.
Oh, here we go.
Another conspiracy from Steve. Do you know what I mean though? Maybe we do live along these spirits, but they're not actually what we think they are.
We live alongside them.
We live alongside of them. Yeah. As a different being.
I suppose you could say it's plausible.
Yeah.
I know Dan wouldn't believe you.
Maybe it's another universe that's crossing over with our universe.
Oh, yeah.
We're intertwining, but we never see each other because we're in different universes, but we can get the presence of each other.
We're in different planes of the...
Yeah.
That's
a weird
that's
one.
That's deep.
Yeah. And that's my chat GPT news recorded there. Just asked it there. Just give it me straight away. I don't know how good it's going to be, but it's done. So we've still got that coming up.
News is news at the end of the day.
News is news. Yep.
I was going to say no news is good news, but it wouldn't be good news in this case, would it?
No.
With no news. I
don't know if they'll be any good, but they look alright. There might even be some that we've already talked about. I'll find out soon. So, today, you've had a few beers, haven't you, Stu?
I've had a couple.
Been to a barbecue.
Been to a barbecue. It was my daughter's friend's birthday.
Nice.
So it was a kids party.
What food was there? What food do you have at a barbecue?
What
That's a
food
better
did I have?
question.
I had cremated sausages.
What is this? What you went to today? Yeah.
Yeah.
You might be listening to
they
this,
were-
though. You have to be careful.
Well, I'm sure he'll take it in good humour.
Yeah.
I was going to say good taste then, but they were tasty at the end of the
Plastic sausage.
day. Burgers. There
Yeah.
was some chicken, and then he had a little bit of salad on the side.
Right.
A few bits and pieces.
What's your go-to? What's on a Stuart barbecue? You've been to mine, haven't you? So
I've been to yours. Anything with meat on it.
see, I'm a big steak.
I like a nice big sausage.
Yeah, but a lot of people have like big steaks and that, and it does look good.
Oh yeah,
I just
I've
can't
done
eat it.
steaks on a barbecue.
Yeah,
It does taste nice.
I can imagine.
There is a different taste. I prefer coal barbecues rather than gas.
Yeah, I don't have gas.
It's a better flavour.
It is, isn't it? Yeah,
It is.
it's better smoke.
Yeah, a lot more smoke.
Yeah,
You
it
need
is,
all
it's
that
a
smoke.
smoked sausage. It's well better. They have sausage burgers, chicken wrap type things that Adele makes, which are nice. And that's pretty much all we have, but yeah, it's a good barbecue.
Hey, barbecues are barbecues.
It is.
They're always
There's going to
good.
be a lot more to come as well with it being summer.
I know.
I think
Weather's
we might
supposed to be
have one
good next
tomorrow,
week,
actually.
isn't it?
It's what?
Weather's supposed to be better. I'm going to Crete.
Yeah.
And the weather's supposed to be better here.
Is it?
Yeah.
So this was coming out next. So last week was hotter
So last week was hot.
than.
Yeah. Last week was hotter when I went away
Yeah.
here. That's why I stayed.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't half measure up.
Oh, it does. I'm not doing this pre-recorded stuff again.
I know, yeah, we'll do it day before again.
I'm not going away again.
You know, of course you've been to Toby Carver. Have you been to Toby Carver?
Yeah.
Can't speak. Well, what drink do you get? Because you get unlimited drink, don't you?
Oh, I don't know. Didn't know that.
You don't know?
Didn't know.
Oh, what do you normally get? In Toby
Well,
Carver?
we haven't got a Toby Carver near us.
Have you not?
No.
You've got like three.
We've
around-
got a Marston's.
Ah.
Got
That's
two
like
near-
a pub,
near
isn't
us.
it?
Yeah.
And did they do roast?
Sunday roast, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
right.
Carvery's.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I've kind of got like a special drink I make, and I've got like a 7-second rule. So it's, you know, Pepsi Max.
Yeah.
But it's got the flavoured ones, it's like cherry, strawberry, and all that.
All right.
So I do 7 seconds on lime, 7 seconds on cherry, 7 seconds on raspberry, then go to the top again, 777 to fill me back. I look like a right child. But it's great. It's a great mixture. So that's what I recommend. If you go to Toby Carver, do 7 seconds on lime, 7 seconds cherry, 7 seconds strawberry, and then do it again.
Right, okay. Well, remember that. It's just the problem is though I don't do fizzy drinks.
You don't?
No,
I like a cold fizzy drink in summer.
no, I don't do Coke or anything like that.
You know what I don't like? That ice they give you in Pizza Hut. Yeah, tiny little dotted ice. So it's in your drink. You try and drink
Like
it.
crushed
and
ice.
it just, yeah,
Yeah.
you end up swallowing it. You get brain freeze. It's dangerous, that stuff. You're trying to drink it through your teeth so it doesn't go in your throat.
And you got sensitive teeth.
Yeah, it's horrible. Have you seen that there's new findings of the Madeleine McCann case? After we spoke,
I've heard something.
I
but
think
don't-
what that girl's brought this to attention, hasn't it? That girl that,
That
could
one
have
who
been Madeleine
claimed-
McCann,
Yeah,
and then turned out that she wasn't. She's 100% Polish.
never mind.
Yeah.
You had your chance.
It's weird that happened, and then now suddenly they're looking for her again. But apparently it's just one lake that they're looking in, and they're looking for Madeleine's pink pajamas for some reason.
Right.
So I think the guy that they've captured,
They've arrested someone, haven't they?
they arrested someone, yeah, the prime suspect. But I reckon he spoke about this lake or something.
Right. A lake.
Yeah, they've been searching a lake for bags.
Right.
Mm.
As you can probably tell, I don't really listen to the news.
No, I don't really. I only see big pictures in newspapers and think, what's that? What's that about? Yeah.
No.
Apart from
Think
that, I
she'll
don't
ever
know.
be found?
All right. Well, news that you would have heard of: Tina Turner,
Yes.
legend.
The Queen of Rock and Roll.
Yeah. But we actually
Sadly
had.
left us.
Yeah, I think we had one of her songs on our Christmas episode where we did songs. I think.
I think we did.
Oh, not Christmas. The Nazi Beatles one.
Yeah. She sadly left us at the tender age of 83.
Yep, I think it was in poor taste that I did a Get Fat poster saying rest in peace to Tina Turner. Then the day after, did a Ghost Hunters poster. So
I don't.
imagine getting haunted by Tina Turner.
That was just horrible, Asti.
Yeah, I don't agree with what you did though. I just weren't thinking. I was like, yeah, the poster right at the side of each other. Tina Turner died, rest in peace. Ghost Hunters. We're trying to reincarnate Tina Turner.
Let's see if we can get them to find the spirit of Tina Turner.
I'd love to be haunted by you. Just singing songs, don't mean.
Well, didn't that remember Derek Okora?
Oh yeah,
He tried to contact Michael Jackson
really?
not long after he died. And he reckons he contacted him.
Did he?
Yeah, he had a
Don't
few
believe
famous
that.
people sat around him when he was doing this connecting. And he reckons he contacted him like. I think the video of it's on YouTube.
Yeah. I wonder if these ghost hunters that we're going to talk to as a person that specialises in that, you know, talks to the other side.
Yeah, like a medium,
Is that what it is? A medium? Yeah.
psychic medium.
See, I don't believe in that. I believe in
No.
ghosts more than I believe in them.
Yeah, I'm the same.
You know what I mean? It's like, if they do exist, what gives this one person the ability to be able to talk to them?
Yeah.
See, I've got it in my head that, you know, there's so many sightings of ghosts from kids. I think that's because kids are closer to death. You know what I mean? Because they've not been alive long.
Mm.
So I think they'd see kids and older people. But you couldn't really go to older people that are near death because they'd have an heart attack, wouldn't they? They saw a ghost. Because a kid, it's a part of imagination, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're more likely to adapt to seeing a ghost.
Well, they say kids are susceptible, aren't they?
That's what I mean, but apparently
two
all these
beers have had
hauntings
it.
always happen to kids because they're a bit...
Yeah, because according to my parents, when I was a young boy,
Yeah.
I had a spirit child that I was
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
with in the garden.
You are?
I was playing with a spirit child.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, apparently.
It's fine, it's normal. It's either a spirit child or an imaginary friend. Remember when everyone had
Yeah.
an imaginary friend?
There was a big phase, wasn't it, of
There was?
imaginary friends?
You don't hear that anymore.
I think I had one.
Who's he playing with? Oh, it's his imaginary friend. No, he's just playing on his own. Just talk to himself. He's
Talks to
mental.
himself. He's nutter.
It's a nutcase.
I have to keep an eye on that.
Yeah. Yeah, Oliver's always talking to himself or talking to his toys and that, but I don't assume that it's an imaginary friend.
No, well, Emily does the same as well.
Yeah.
She's got her dolls out and she's creating little scenes and scenarios,
They all have their own little voices.
and gives this pseudo-American accent.
Yeah, they do. What's with that at the minute?
I've no idea.
All the kids have got American accents. I think it's YouTube.
I think it is. Emily does.
Oliver's-
It's funny when she's doing this pseudo-American accent.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going? All right. Okay, Bobby, you go and sit over there.
Yeah. They're proper acting. They're going to be good at acting when they're older.
I think she will actually because
Yeah.
she acts out
Yeah.
like parts for each doll.
Yeah. I don't know how Oliver talks the way he is because he's got a Wigginer for a dad and a Wiverler for a mum.
A what?
A Wiverler.
A
Is that how you
Wirral.
say it? A Wiverler. Someone from Wirral. Wirral.
Wirral.
Yeah. What's he call them?
The Wirral's on Merseyside, though, isn't it? Is it Scouse?
Woollyback.
No, it's in the Wirral on Merseyside.
The Wirral, yeah.
Yeah, so Scouse.
Scouse? That's not Scouse.
Well, Merseyside's Liverpool, isn't it?
That's not saying Birkenhead Scouse.
Baconhead's part of Liverpool, isn't it?
Yeah, but they get called Woolybacks.
Did it?
Yeah.
No, it's not from where I come from.
Or are you Warrington?
I'm Runcorn.
Runcorn's Woolybacks?
Well, it's not. It's predominantly Scouse, to be honest with you.
Yeah. We're just out of the perimeter of being a Woollyback because I'm from Lancashire. I'm from Wigan,
Lancashire.
Yeah, but he's got that. Oliver's got this like American type accent. He does because of YouTube. Say, yo, bro, where you going, bro?
Emily goes like, whatever.
Yeah, proper over the top.
And then she'll stand there and put her hands on her hips and go, seriously?
Yeah. He said to me the other day, Oliver, that he's scared of going to high school. I said, why? It's just same as primary school. said, oh, no, it's not, because high school's a bit more dramatic. So, what do you mean? So it's dramatic, innit? So I don't know what that means. What does dramatic mean? He says, you know, like kissing and stuff. Is that dramatic? I don't know.
That's the good bit.
More dramatic. Definitely been watching too much YouTube. Anyway, talking about acting, we're on about doing our own movie soon.
Yes, Steve.
It's only in
you need to hear more
talks, but I don't think I'm going to give the plot line to our movie yet. But we are going to do a mini movie. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but it's going to be a Get Fat production
in association with Cheap Film Productions.
Yeah, because it's going to be cheaply done. I'll be acting in it myself.
I think I might do as well.
Because we're too cheap to get actors.
I might give it a little shot myself.
I'm actually excited for that though.
If that's all right. Do you mind the
Yeah.
starring role?
Yeah, you'll have to like cast. You'll have to send me a video in. Self-tape.
I'll send you myself tape.
Yeah. Because you're a cameraman as well, so you'll have to film it and
I'll
see what the quality's
Sarah
like.
then and get some hints and tips off her.
Yeah. Remember that time we was talking about that guy searching on Google like how to decay a body and stuff like that?
How to
get rid of a body and all that.
Yeah.
And that's how we got caught. I nearly fell for that trap.
Oh no.
Yeah, because I was looking for, get fact or reset questions.
Yeah.
And I was going to make one up saying a human body will decay in water after 2 hours. And that was what I made up in my head. I went to search how long does it take a body to decay in water. I was just typing it, got to the end, I was like, oh, podcast, I remember. Can't type that.
Yeah, you'll end up getting a knock on your door.
Knock on door because I'm trying to find fact or reset questions. Was the body, sir? I've still got one on the sled.
The missus ain't dead, honest.
Yeah, it's fine.
She's in Morrison's.
Yeah. Oh, so we're still. Actually, by the time this comes out, we might have the Get Fact t-shirts. So I was going to say we're still waiting for the t-shirts to see how they are. But by the time this is out, we've got the t-shirts. They're pretty good.
Stop confusing me, Steve. Just
this is going to be a messed up episode. It's like a multiverse.
Get Fact the multiverse episode.
Yeah, we had that last week or tomorrow. I mean,
don't. Last week. That was last week's one, that wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it will be.
It hurts your head, doesn't
You
it?
can just keep going with that.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get on to the ChatGPT
Go
news
for it.
for the week while I've got one.
Cue the music.
A man in Ida Oberstein, Germany, was arrested after stealing a 20-ton excavator and driving it down a busy street while drunk. Sounds like something in the UK, that. In Japan, a company has released a new product called Smart Pants, which contains built-in air conditioning to keep the wearer cool during hot weather. That sounds like your
That was
invention.
Hey, whoa, hang on a minute.
That sounds like yours. The jacuzzi suit.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's almost.
Oh.
A woman in Russia has won a lawsuit against a museum that refused to hire her as a tour guide because of her height. She is only 4 foot 5 inches tall. So why is that an issue? Why have they not hired her? Yeah, I'd file a lawsuit as well.
I would.
A group of pet owners in Toronto, Canada, another Canada one, have started a cat sitting cooperative where they take turns looking after each other's cats while they are away on vacation. Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Well, that's nothing new because people house sit and dog sit.
Yeah, that's well basically what it is, isn't it? Yeah. Researchers in South Korea have developed a new type of smart toilet that can analyse a person's urine and stools for signs of disease and send the data to smartphone app for further analysis.
That's a load of
Is that a poo joke? No pun intended.
Why would you want your toilet?
That's not bad. Over to you, Stu.
I'm starting to get warm now.
Yeah, I am. But yeah, why do you think that's a lot of poo?
Why would you want that? Do you really?
I'm going to have to bleep that, by the way, because there's no swearing now.
I know, yeah, sorry, but
That's
I
a lot
apologise.
of beep.
Yeah.
He's had a beer, hasn't
Put a beep in it. Yeah, I've had a beer, so I'm hard now.
But yeah, so you don't think that's possible?
I'm not saying it's not possible. I just, would you really want, to go to the toilet and it goes, oh, you're going to die tomorrow?
Yeah,
Is
but
it
I suppose
analysed?
it's like when you go and do stool samples, that's hard because they give you a tiny container for pooping. It's like,
Right.
how am I going to get a poo in that?
I don't know. Never had one.
I've not, but I've heard it's like tiny container.
Have you
What
seen
am I doing with that?
Have you seen the logs I lay?
Yeah. Can you please put that lump of poo into a kinder surprise box? No, it won't fit. The wee samples are alright, but it's like limiting yourself to stop at the point of it's being
I
full.
know. Haven't you got to do the initial first bit and then?
But then you might not get enough.
I know.
You don't know how to time it. You get a few drips in. Oh,
Feel a
damn.
little trickle.
Yeah, there was more, honestly. I had something else that I want to tell you about. I've just forgot. Somewhere on that chat. Oh yeah, the lawsuit one. That reminded me of it. Did you see that woman ages ago that sued the doctor that gave birth to her because she had something wrong with her, some disease?
No.
I can't remember what the disease was, but basically she sued the doctor that gave birth to her, and because she said, I didn't give you permission to be alive. Basically, like, you give birth to it even though I've got this illness and I'm struggling all my life, and that's all your fault, type thing. And she won the lawsuit and she got millions for it.
Wow.
But there's a new one where some woman was given up for adoption, when she was a baby.
Yeah.
And she's now suing them parents for giving birth to her, saying like, you didn't ask me if I wanted to be alive in this situation. So she's suing them parents.
That's a bit hard to ask. A fetus.
Well, what she's saying is, you should have seen a psychic medium to ask me if I wanted to be born.
Okay.
What a mental nutcase.
Yeah. You see, I was born. I mean, I don't know whether it's probably yourself, but I was born in litigation wasn't a big thing. I was born in the 70s, so
Yeah.
whatever happened, if something happened to you when you were born, that was it. You lived with it.
Yeah.
So I was born I was born cesarean,
Yeah.
and the doctor split my head open.
Yeah, really?
Yes, I've got a scar on my head around here.
So, what happened, like?
Nothing. It just stitched me up and put me into the the cot. And
Really?
That was it. That was the end of it.
And
But these days,
could you claim for that?
probably not. It's a bit late now, isn't it?
I don't know.
Scarred for life,
These
I suppose.
people
But I don't know who the doctor was.
The doctor's probably dead, to be fair.
It probably is.
He was 80 at the time.
But I mean, if that was to happen now,
Yeah. Oh, God.
I'd
help him.
as soon as I turned 18, I'd be minted.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? You'd definitely claim on that. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Big cut on your head.
Well, there's a little cut here somewhere. I don't know, somewhere around here.
Yeah. I seen something weird about heads the other day. So there's they found like these skulls that was long, kind of like alien heads. The skulls are long,
Yeah,
and you look like you knew about this.
I've heard or read something about these.
Yeah. Well, they thought it was like aliens that they'd found and stuff.
Yeah.
And it turns out that it's a tribe that
Yeah.
like put bandages around
Put
their head
bandages
when they're
and sort
babies.
of crush the
Yeah,
skull to
and the
grow
skull goes
a
up
certain
long.
way. Yeah,
It's weird, that, isn't it?
bizarre.
It's kind of like people that have rings around their neck.
Didn't do the brains much good.
Don't know, The brain's just long instead.
Yeah.
Imagine getting a brain transplant off one man.
Oh God,
This brain doesn't fit in his skull.
has to develop a cone for his
It's
head.
long, this brain. It's too long. Extend your skull.
Graft a cone onto your head.
Remember them corn heads?
Cone heads, yeah.
Corn heads, that's what it's like, wasn't it?
Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah. That was funny, that. Corn heads. Didn't they have, like, weird sharp teeth as well?
I can't remember.
It's kind of creepy, I think.
I'll have to try and watch that again.
Corn heads.
I don't think it'll have aged very well.
No, probably not. The graphics are probably rubbish now.
Probably proper 80s film, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I wonder how well they're going to do on fact or reset in a bit.
Ooh.
Don't think they're beating Sir Rhyme. Sir Rhyme,
I mean, Sir Haim absolutely nailed that.
proper nailed
He
it.
destroyed it.
Yeah. 8. 3 more than the top. She beat Darren Stewart-Jones and Trish together.
You know?
Mental that. Also, if you're listening to this, Trish, Trish. No, it was Sarah. Yes, thanks for all that advertising you did for the podcast. And thank you, Trish, for reposting one of her pictures, fact pictures.
Yes, from our good friends over in Canada.
Yeah.
And Pink
The
is
Pink
in.
is in crew. Yeah, that last fact I posted was weird though, wasn't it? About the pyramid.
Oh, the pyramid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool, that.
We could do with speaking to someone about that.
It could, couldn't we? Who do you talk to about that though?
I thought an Egyptologist.
That the speed of light is the same. How do you explain that?
Well, the speed of light is measured in what was it measured in?
Milliseconds.
Milliseconds.
Yeah.
So it's like 1.2 billion milliseconds or whatever it was. So it's just say for example, it was 1.23579.
Yeah.
But the coordinates for a pyramid
of Giza
is 1.2359 degrees.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, it matched up. If you go on their Facebook page, you'll see what we mean. The numbers match up exactly the same. So the numbers are 299792458, and there's no chance that's a coincidence. That's a long number, that.
Well,
I mean, what is the chance of that?
Well, it's worth speaking to someone about.
Definitely. An archaeologist will know about
Get
that.
an archaeologist on.
Yeah. That'd be cool. Whew. It's getting hot now, isn't it?
Getting a bit warm now, isn't it?
Getting a bit warm. I can't even open a window though, 'cause it's noisy. It's hard.
Is that because we're still in the Amazon?
Do what?
Is that because we're still in the Amazon?
Yeah, the Amazon rainforest.
We haven't been home yet.
Yeah, we're still here. What was I going to do at this time? Oh yeah, make kids tea. So we'll pause this. Hello.
Here we are. Hello.
Hello.
Right. You say you're on the road?
We are. We're on route to our location for tonight for our live stream. So you'll have to bear with us.
Yeah, that's fine. So where is it you're going today?
We're going to where we're going. Northampton.
Yeah.
We're going to Northampton.
Yeah.
This isn't live, is it? Going out now.
No, this ain't live. No,
We can
this
tell
will
you what it
be
is then.
available next week.
So I don't know if you've ever heard of the story of the Elephant Man. Seen the film?
No.
Seen the film, yeah.
Have you not? You've seen the film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is where he hid out.
Right.
Right, okay.
So he went there 3 times, sort of like on retreat.
Yeah.
Well, Gary's the history man behind me, like he's got all the history. But yeah, so we're going there tonight.
Right.
We'll see if we can get any activity there. To a woodcutter's cottage in the middle of the woods.
Brilliant.
Fantastic.
We'll get about.
So do you take groups of people with you?
I have my own team, and then we also do events as well,
Right.
which is separate.
Right. And how much are the events?
Sorry?
How much are the events, if you don't mind me asking?
How much?
Yeah. For people to come along.
They range from, what's the cheapest, about 30 quid? Up to, we can go, if it's an overnight stay in a massive castle or a massive hall,
Yeah.
it can be like 200 or
Right.
that's with a room and soup and a sandwich at night and then bed and breakfast and a ghost hunt. So
Right.
we do all sorts of bundles really. We also do pay-per-views as well where we'll go and hire a massive place for, like, what these places are like. They can up to £1,000.
Right.
And then you pay us to be put on a separate page to watch it, so it pays for it basically.
Okay.
So yeah, we do a bit of mixture of all sorts, but we do 3 free ghost hunts a week on Facebook, sometimes more.
Right.
Cool. So what's the most haunted place you've ever investigated?
Ooh, that's a hard one. We knew you were going to ask that. We've just discussed it, haven't we? We've just been saying it's different for everybody.
Yeah.
For me personally, it was some remains of an old chapel.
Right.
And it's not often I get sort of like affected, and you know how you go with all the dramatics and what have you, but at that place I kind of did. I felt like something was pushing me over, and it almost led into a panic attack.
Right.
And somebody sent us some footage, and I was just about to do an EVP, and I asked the team, I said, right, like I always do, right, I'm going to do an EVP, be quiet now, everybody be quiet. And when this footage got sent to us, you actually hear the most horrible, evil voice say, "You be quiet." like in that tone.
Wow.
That's
So
horrible.
we because it was a live stream, we thought, it's been superimposed, we'll go and have a look. And when we went to that section and we listened to it, there it was. So that,
Right.
for me, I've never gone back. I never will go back. These lot want me to go back, but they can get stuffed. They can go back. So that's my sort of like, but we're all different, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you want to talk to anybody else in the car. We've got Ron at the side of me, we've got Gary, and we've got Macca. So that's 3
Right.
of 11 of my investigators.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh.
So, do you ever do a Ouija board? Is that how you say it? I don't know how you say it probably.
No, never done one in my life.
Right. And is there a reason behind
Never.
that?
Yeah, there is. I come from quite a religious background,
Right.
and even though I'm not religious now,
Yeah.
we used to have a lot of people coming from who dabbled in things like the Ouija board and stuff like that, and they'd come to the church for help.
Yeah, yeah.
And a lot of people were very, very, it affected them mentally.
Yeah.
And what have you. When we deal a lot with mental health with our supporters.
Yeah.
And we try to promote good mental health as well. And I think any area of that kind of caliber is a little bit dodgy. None of us know what
Yeah.
we're opening ourselves up to. We don't know if we're closing it down. We don't know if we're going to get a following home.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
try to keep my team and myself as safe as possible. That's why we use a lot of equipment. I'm a sensitive and an empath, so we go on a lot of what I pick up on, and we try to get abandoned house. I've just noticed on. We've just to go with the flow really, and see if the equipment and the stuff that we get coincides with what I'm feeling.
Right.
So that's how we kind of work. We're very different. We're very jovial. I don't know if you've watched one of our lives.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen one where something set on fire.
You what, love?
I've seen something where one of your devices set on fire.
Oh, my little Susan speaker. Rest in peace. That was funny, that.
Yeah. So what other equipment do you use?
I think anything out there in the ghost hunting world, we've got it,
Right.
more or less. Apart from a portal.
Right.
We have got a portal, but it's rubbish in it. But yeah, we use your general basics, obviously your EVP, your EMF. Although I'm saying EMF, we tend to not use the EMF meter very much in our live streams because the live stream can affect it.
Right.
So,
Right.
and obviously we try to get the truth. We don't want to, so we take them on events where we're not live streaming and we're not using his phones.
Yeah.
We use something called the Alice box, which is absolutely phenomenal. I don't even know how it works. I don't even want to know. It's like a dishwasher. You don't want to know how it works, but it cleans your dishes. And it's like amazing, isn't it? It really is.
Yeah.
So we do use a couple of phone apps. Not all of them. We don't buy them all, but we do use a couple because we've used them and they've worked, haven't they?
Yeah.
It's been amazing. Have you heard of an SLS camera?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so we've got an SLS camera and it's quite big to take around and what have you. So there's a phone app called Ghost Tube. So we started to use that. At one time we were actually having figures on the SLS and then the Ghost Tube was picking up the same figure. So I was like, well, that obviously works then,
Right. Okay.
So now we don't lumber that about. So we've got one for sale if anybody wants one.
So what inspired you to get into hunting ghosts?
Well, I've always kind of been a bit weird from being a kid, but I grew up in a very, very, like I said before, a very religious background, Pentecostal, clap and be happy. I used to be a Sunday school teacher and all that. And my family still are into all that. And but I kept seeing things and hearing things, and they just kept telling me it was nothing, it was of the devil and what have you. But as I got older, I was a bit of the wild one of the family, a bit of the one that went against the grain.
Right. Okay. The black sheep.
I started to sort of like think, what is this?
Yeah.
And I came across my first ghost in a job I had at a manor house. My first proper full on looking at me. And to cut a long story short, because I could honestly go on forever, but we ended up on Most Haunted series in that place, and then we started ghost hunting there. And this is probably 25 years ago.
Right.
And I've kind of dabbled in it since then, really. But that was the days of a camera where you took a photograph and you got an orb and you all jumped up and down because you got an orb. And maybe a voice, But nowadays, please, I nearly pass out when we get old because I've done it from the beginning, old school. So now the stuff you can get now is just incredible. It's fabulous. So yeah, I've done it for quite a while.
Okay.
I never thought I'd have my own team though.
So, how do you handle skeptics who doubt your experiences?
We embrace them.
Okay.
We embrace the skeptic. We've even got a couple of skeptics on the team as well.
Right,
I
okay.
think it's good to go into every investigation open-minded. You can't go in with a closed mind and just say it's a ghost.
Yeah.
We're out there to find the truth, and we have a little motto, don't we, guys? We always say that we may never find the answers, but we have fun trying to find them.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Retford Ghost Hunters is all about.
Brilliant.
Sorry about that. I just remembered that I put my son's pizza in the oven.
I thought you'd gone downstairs.
Yeah, I have. I left my
We're
son's
missing.
oven pizza in the oven. Sorry about that. I don't know. I've missed now.
No, I was just asking about the equipment that they use and how they handle skeptics.
Right. So, do you believe in poltergeist?
Yeah, I do believe that things can move, obviously.
Right.
But as for the theory of it, I'm very unsure. I'm sort of like pushed to the side that it could be us that does it.
Okay.
With our own thoughts and with our own energies.
Ah, right.
A lot of poltergeist activity, if you research it, happens in houses where there's a lot of disputes, a lot of arguing, a lot of negativity.
Yeah.
Some even with teenagers growing up, a bit of sort of like mixed emotions and stuff like that, and it's been known. So I do like to look at evidence and the history of paranology, basically, of what's happened in the past with things, and that seems to come through.
Yeah.
But who knows? I mean, I'm sure a spirit can. We've had a ball move, haven't we? We've had a couple of flashy balls move in the past. Whether it was paranormal or not, who knows? Like I say, we keep it open. Right. So because we live stream and we get people to watch, we get people to make their own decision. It's a bit like religion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all roads lead to Rome in a sense.
Yeah.
So
how do you differentiate between true paranormal activity and, say, natural occurrences like creaking floorboards or the wind or something like that?
I'd say, well, let me just go on to house calls. When you get house calls, I'd say 9 out of 10 is your bumps in the night, is creaks and bangs on radiators or whatever through, plumbing or whatever.
Yeah.
What we tend to do when we go to a place, we try to set up an hour before. So we get used to the place, we get used to the noises, we get used to the settling. When we go to like abandoned factories, sometimes we get certain banging and we know that what it is. So we tend to try and do that, don't we, guys? Really. And we have a data analyst with us as well who's taking notes and, taking down temperatures and the weather and the moon phases and, stuff like that. If it's windy.
Yeah.
So just to cover all aspects, really.
Right. The old show Most Haunted? Did you ever hear that they got sussed out pulling strings to make things move?
Oh. Right, you'll have to say that again because the signal went.
So, the show Most Haunted, they got seen using strings to pull items. Do you think that was just because it was on TV? They're trying to make it more entertaining.
Absolutely. I did some work with somebody who was on the team of Most Haunted, and they actually said that they got called in and said if you don't sort of like get stuff happening on this
that's a bit of signal.
It's going to be axed. And I think
yeah.
that was part of it. Without saying too much, I think, it's kind of a bit of what you're going to do.
Yeah.
But if I ever caught any of my team members doing anything like that, they'd be oiked.
Yeah.
They'd kick up their arse. It's not what we're here for.
Do you have a psychic medium that goes along with you, like Most Haunted did with Derek Okora? Sorry, we lost you then.
And then we also have a couple of people on team are empaths as well. And then we have, that would be myself that goes along and does that. And then also interacts online to tell us what she feels during live stream as well.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay. We lost you for a second, so we only got bits of what you said.
Did you get that?
We got the ending of that bit.
Did you? Okay. Did you get the bit where I said myself?
Yeah, just about.
So is it you that does the psychic medium?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I won't call it a psychic medium. I don't like to label myself, to be honest, because I mean, who knows what you are? You just, I don't know. I'm just a weirdo, basically, who sees things and hears things. And
right.
But the thing is, the more you go out and the more you do it, my team start. They started to sort of like see things, hear things, and it's working that part of the brain. Everybody can do it. You can do it. It's just whether you want to do it. You know what I mean?
Do you think it's
I haven't got anything different that you've got.
Yeah. Do you think it's because you're around them, so you're inviting naturally to ghosts?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So who's the biggest skeptic on your team?
Say that again.
Who's the biggest skeptic on your team?
Definitely me. Yeah.
Right.
So do you go there with a complete open mind, or do you just think, nah, this is a load of waffle, this?
I'm very open-minded.
Okay.
Too many people have seen too many things for there not to be.
Even you see things. Stuff.
Yeah, but what it is, that's what I'm sceptical about. You know what I mean? I don't see something. Oh, it's a ghost. It's
So you try to find the plausible answer to it rather than it being a phenomenal.
Yeah, definitely so. Yeah, and then if I can't, and then I might begrudgingly say, that might be paranormal.
Okay.
But,
You're right.
I'm very open.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There you go. That's our Gary.
So, what's the obsession with orbs on cameras?
Oh, it does me head in. Honestly. Piece of dust and they're getting excited. There is honestly, if you see an orb, I'm more get excited if you see it with your own eyes off camera.
Yeah.
Right.
And you see it, and two people see the same thing. That is like wow.
Yeah.
When you see an energy ball, and it's like stunning actually.
Yeah.
But it's very, very difficult to when it's a photograph of saying, oh my god, I've got a visitor in my shop, and I just said, yeah, it's a bunny spider dropping down and swinging, basically. She went, oh yeah, I can see it now, and she's been up all night. You know what I mean? You just think, these cameras pick up, especially infrared. It'll pick up anything, won't it? Specks of dust and moths and flies, anything. But if you do get an orb on camera, like you had one the other day, didn't you? And it was just like, it wouldn't go, would it? Different, and it was weird. That's when you'd say, hang on a minute, that's a bit weird.
Yeah.
So, they do.
So,
is that you?
Did you ever come across ghosts when you was younger? When you was a kid?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's when it all started. But I thought everybody saw these things, and I thought everybody heard these things.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
And then,
do you think there's a reason behind ghosts visiting kids more often than anything?
Yeah, they say kids and animals, don't they?
Yeah. Do you think there's a reason behind that?
But I think my great grandma was she used to like read the tea leaves, and she was a gypsy healer, and she'd go around all the village with all herbs tied around her waist and delivering all the babies, so she was probably like a bit witchy pooey. So they say it's hereditary.
Right.
Probably get it from there.
Yeah.
So So, for the likes of, say, myself and Steve, who, let's say, we wanted to set up a ghost hunting show, what advice would you give somebody to get started?
A ghost hunting team
Yeah.
to go out and investigate.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So you make sure
without
first
stepping
of all
on
that
your
you
shoes.
have credible people,
Yeah.
you know, that you trust.
Yeah.
That you know that's not going to fake or going to throw a stone or do a shuffle and blame it on paranormal. That's your main thing. Your team is your biggest main thing. And then just start off with your basics. Like we always say to people, start off with your basics. Like an EVP, fantastic. Get some good stuff with that. Cat balls, a few flashy balls.
Yep.
Motion lights. They're real cheap on eBay. You know, before you start buying big things like door stoppers that have an alarm on them. So basically, start off with your basics, like your EVP and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And your flashy balls, cat balls. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've gone again. Oh, bloody signal. 4G. We're back to 4G. We're back to 4G.
Hello.
Hallelujah. Yeah. We're back to 4G.
So we got light balls.
Are you okay? Yeah, cat balls. Cat balls from eBay, great. What else, guys? EMFs, yeah. REM pod. Oh yeah, REM pod are good. Apps. And a couple of apps.
Notepad and book.
Definitely notepad and book, yeah.
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 K2.
Right.
K2 meter, you know, just your basic stuff really. And go and see if you enjoy it before you start spending lots of money. Not like me, who spent £1,000 on me partner's credit card on first night.
If you don't feel comfortable live streaming straight away.
Yeah, some people don't.
Video.
Yeah, some people don't feel comfortable with live streaming straight away. So,
Right.
you know, but just film it. Always film it.
Yeah.
For that evidence, you never know. You might get the ultimate evidence.
Right. So, have you been to anywhere in Merseyside?
Merseyside.
Yeah.
Don't think we have, have we?
No.
I think it's one of the only places that we've never really been to.
Right, because I was going to ask, where would you recommend? Because me and Stu's actually going on a ghost hunt at some point. We don't know who with,
Yeah.
but we want to see
That's
where
funny,
the best
that's
place is.
great. Well, have you Googled your area, abandoned places or anything like that?
Yeah, we've seen a mental home.
I'd definitely start in your local.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Newsham Park?
Are you on about
Yeah,
Newsham?
Newsham Park, yeah.
Is that easy to get in?
People like it's really, really like.
Is it? Yeah, try it. I know it's very popular.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go on a weekend, go on a weekday because it gets busy with ghost hunters. But you could always try and get a really, really old graveyard where there's no recent burials.
Right.
And where it's a bit overgrown and things like that. They're
There's
good
actually-
places. They're spooky and all.
Yeah, we're actually on about recording a full episode
So-
of podcast in a haunted place.
That'll be brilliant. Are you going to do it on YouTube or Facebook or just record it?
Yeah.
All of the above.
All the above.
That's brilliant. Go for it. You'll love it.
Yeah. But I feel like I'll probably
love
take
it.
a spirit away with me.
And take a flask.
Take a
Oh, I think we're stopping again, are we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It stopped and then we heard, get a flask.
Says 5G.
Start like following like Urban Explorers as well.
Yeah, start following some urban explorers as well in your area on Facebook. Cause some of them give things away, or you might think, oh, I know where that is. Because we get a lot of our stuff from exes.
We're going to have to cut most of that.
Yeah, I think we'll have to, because I suppose that's the difficult thing about travelling on the road, isn't it? The signals, you hit some dead spots.
Yeah. So if you're listening to this episode, we are sorry. We did have a chat with the Ghost Hunters. This is probably mostly going to be deleted. Probably all of it, because
yeah,
it was quite broken, wasn't it?
Yeah, you've only got the best part was the beginning bit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then it broke up. It's life on the road, isn't it?
Yeah. Because they're travelling to a haunted location to do a ghost hunt.
And it's a live stream as well.
Live stream, and it was breaking up, so yeah. We might have to cut the conversation. It's a shame, really.
Yeah,
I was looking forward to it.
Getting interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah. We have to get them back on sometime when they're not on the road.
Not on the road, or stop at a roadside cafe.
Yeah.
Rest stop.
Yeah.
Well, I can put my questions away now.
Ask them me.
That's a good idea, that.
Yeah.
So what inspired you to become a ghost hunter, Steve?
Well, where do I start? Well, as I told you, when I was a kid, I seen a ghost. Ever since that day, I thought, I need to see that woman again to find out what it was all about.
Okay. What equipment do you use during your investigations?
Just my eyes, really.
So,
yeah, just my eyes.
The most important.
It is the most important, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you've already answered question number 3. Have you ever had a personal experience with a ghost?
Yeah, I told you, the old woman.
How personal?
No. Well, she was at the bottom of my bed.
Ooh.
And she was under a blanket.
No.
So, how personal do you want to get?
We'll leave it there.
Yeah.
What is the scariest location you've ever investigated?
Well, that would have been my bedroom, because I seen that ghost in my bed. That was a bit creepy. So, bedroom in Dickens Place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Next
So,
question.
how do you differentiate between true paranormal activity and natural occurrence, like creaking floorboards and wind?
Right, so if there's not a person standing on that creaky floorboard, then it's a ghost.
What if it's the dog?
If there's not a human or a dog, then it's a ghost.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Glad we cleared that one
Have
up.
you ever encountered a malevolent entity? And
A
if
what?
so, how did you handle the situation?
A what?
A malevolent entity?
What's that? A malevolent?
I'm guessing it means a ghost.
Oh, is that what it means?
I don't know.
A
That's what the question
malevolent
says.
entity.
I can't even say it
Can't say
now.
that drunk.
Malevolent
Yeah.
entity.
Right.
If so, how did you handle the situation?
But that's the same question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you encountered a ghost?
Just answer the question.
Depends. Does that mean poltergeist or something? Because it seems like the same question as a
A
ghost.
malevolent entity.
Yeah.
How did you handle it?
I don't know, because I don't know what it is.
A ghost.
Okay. I just wafted her away when my mum came in.
What steps do you take to protect yourself and your team during your investigations?
Mum. Yeah. I don't really know.
Here's another one that's repeated itself again. Have you ever experienced anything that you can't rationally explain?
Yeah. Remember when I talked about that monkey clapping itself when it was turned off?
Yeah.
That
Well,
was a bit weird. I
and
couldn't
how do you
explain.
handle the skeptics like me and Dan, who doubt the existence of ghosts?
Well, I just told you I'd seen a ghost, and that's it. It's end of. I don't care what you think.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to start ghost hunting themselves?
Oh, well, it's interesting actually. What you got to do is see a ghost first.
Yeah.
And then when you get older, you start thinking, I want to find out what the ghost wanted. And then you start being a ghost.
Have you been back to Dickens' place?
I have not.
You're going to go back there to investigate
Dickens'
it?
place. I would love to, but I think someone lives there.
Just ask.
Just knock on and say, Luke, this house is haunted. Come and look in. I seen a woman in this bed. And I want to know what she wanted.
What would you do if you did that? And
Yeah.
then the owner of the house said, you know what? We have
What, seen a ghost?
that same one, the woman at the end
Oh,
of the bed,
it's boarded up, and everyone says, yeah, a family was murdered in there.
because of the ghost.
Because a ghost, a ghost murdered a lot of people.
And
It's
you'd have
supposed
to say,
haunted.
I lived in here.
I know.
I
I got a
dead
scare.
people."
I think she was trying to take my body. She was trying to become me.
Steve sees dead people.
I'm just glad she didn't follow. She didn't follow me to the next house.
Maybe
So
she
that's
fancied you.
Yeah, stalker ghost. Everywhere you went, there was there.
Yeah.
Just leave me alone. I'm trying to go to work. Well, yeah, that's our interview with each other as a ghost chat.
Thanks for coming on, Steve.
yeah, no worries. Anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Well, good luck in your future investigations, and we'll get you back on.
Yeah, well, you'll have to come on a ghost hunt with me sometime, Stu.
I will do. I'll come
invite
along.
you along.
I'll bring the team along.
Right. Yeah. Right, all we need to do now is get another ghost team that's available today, record with them, and then fit it in
Fit it in,
into
yeah.
this episode.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Got anyone on standby?
No, I've not. Nobody to chat to in case if there's a backup, like. Nope. Nobody.
You'll have to message them again.
Yeah. See if they come back on. Shame, man. It's completely threw me. Like, I don't know where I'm at now.
No.
It's normally like, we're not doing fact or reset or anything.
I don't think we'd have been able to do
We
probably
won't
with
have-
them.
That's what I was thinking in my head. I was thinking we can't do fact or reset today because it's too broken.
I think if we try to get them back on again, message them, say if you're on the road, and
Yeah.
just pull over somewhere.
It's Richie.
on,
No,
on the hard shoulder.
No, it's. But we'd have to do it sometime in the week or something when they're not on the road because I think that's probably the busy time on the weekend. Yeah, it's just a bit hard.
Oh well.
That was a shame, wasn't it? Yep, we got 15 minutes in. Yep. I need the burnt pizza as well.
I had to try and hold that together. Well, you would go.
So that chat I'm having with that person when you're not there, that might have to be the episode.
What you're best doing is just record the interview rather than a show, and then
put it in with this.
Yeah.
Well, we're talking about ghosts all on it, aren't we? This is the ghost chat.
I'm only trying to help, Steve.
I know, yeah.
You don't have to.
I like your forward input.
Shoot me down.
But I don't know how that's going to work.
I think use a bit of technological wizardry.
I think we could edit this and put it out as a short mini clip.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you could do that.
Episode.
Do that first bit that we recorded with them.
Yeah.
And put that out.
What? Just that little bit?
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
Why?
I was thinking about cutting them all together. Because then we can have them on again sometime and it'd be a proper chat then.
Okay.
So we just cut it out.
And cut a load of this out as well.
Oh no, we're chatting. It's fine. But we can just before we. Well, I don't know where to put it. At the beginning or when we say right, our guests are coming on, and then I say, "I'm sorry, these guests ain't actually on today."
Or you could say, the guests we had lined up today were on the road and we're having problems with communication, technical difficulties. So we have our new guest.
No one. We've not got anyone planned.
Steve from Ghost Hunters.
Oh yeah, Stephen Ghost Hunt. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I know,
It's one of them things, isn't it? You can't get it great all the time.
No. I didn't even get to ask if they believe in demons and if possessions can become haunted. You know what I mean? Because there's so many things like them dolls that I was talking about being possessed.
Yeah.
It's haunted. Does she believe in that?
Yeah.
And curses? Do you believe in curses?
Are you asking that me, or are you asking as if it was them?
Yeah, go on. Let's throw it to you instead.
Do I believe in curses?
Curses, yeah. Cursed items.
I don't believe that you can curse an item. I think that's like a superstition.
Right.
I believe people can have a run of bad luck
because of an item.
I see where you're going with this now. And not because of an item. I just believe people can suffer from bad luck.
Right. So that's not a cursed item.
No. That's not what you were asking me, really, was it?
Not you took us off board though. You've gone off track. What about voodoo dolls?
No.
Lord of Wallop.
Lord of Codswallop.
Codswallocks.
Was it Codswallocks, is it? Sorry.
Yeah.
You're a waffle.
I suppose it is. It's just a little doll and you stick pins in it. What?
Yeah.
Who thought of that? That's like some old magic in it.
wonder if that's what's up with my back.
Well,
Somebody
someone's
else.
just backstabbing you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's got the doll and bending it backwards and making my back hurt.
Sticking ears in your back.
Yeah.
Ow!
Who is it? Tell me.
Yeah. Do you believe in poltergeist?
I say no.
I just want to see what you believe in now.
I don't really believe in ghosts.
You don't believe in ghosts at all?
I have to. I've never experienced anything that's
Yeah.
not that can't be unexplained.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned, I think in one of the our episodes about some records coming off me.
Oh
sister's
yeah.
shelf.
Well, that didn't happen to you, did it?
But it didn't. No, it's not happened to me.
Within the vicinity.
But I do know because I eventually inherited them shelves. And I do know one of the shelves was a bit loose, so I think it might have gave way. I believe that, but my sister's adamant that the shelves, it was a fairly new item, new system.
Yeah, and it just threw off.
And it came off.
That's a good story as well, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
You don't want to take away that story. Whereas I'm taking away my own story with the old woman saying like, "Oh, it's just a dream."
Yeah,
it's like it's a good story, but at the same time, it's like I sound like a nutter, and I could have just been a dream when I was a kid.
So, but I'm not saying there's no such thing as a ghost. It's just for me to believe I have to experience it.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's the same with everyone, really, isn't it?
And I'm hearing so many different views on ghosts that it's hard to believe now, because you've got scientists say energy, and it just turns into back into Earth. Then you've got conspiracy theories saying that when you die, you're not actually dying. You're actually that's just the first stage.
You're just
of your
leaving
body.
your physical body on you.
Well, people are saying that the next stage when you die is actually the next stage of life. Evolution type thing.
Right.
I'm gonna say. So this bit is just part of it.
So we're at stage one.
Yeah, we're at stage one basically. Yeah,
Right,
when you die, you go to another entity world type thing, and then you move on from there, and so on and so on.
The other dimension that we were talking about.
Yeah. That's what people talk about. Yeah, but I don't think they talked about it in the case of another universe.
Right.
Like I was on about. that was just a weird conspiracy.
How do you know?
But it could be true, couldn't it? What I said earlier.
That could be stage 2, where you step over that threshold into another
universe,
another dimension,
a multiverse.
Multiverse. You might. In fact, we might actually live forever.
We might do, yeah. That's weird. Yep.
There you go.
Do you believe in Bigfoot? I told you, there's loads of these Bigfoot.
No.
Do you believe in this? Do you believe in that?
No.
No. Well, I got a picture of someone. Look at this. I think this man could have been mistaken for Bigfoot. I came across it and thought, this is definitely what people thought was Bigfoot. Let me just find me screenshots.
You going to put this out there?
The size of him. Peter Keiko. His name is Petre. If you want to, and then Kako. And there's a picture of him sat on a bench with his kid. Look at the size of him.
Jesus.
You would think he was Bigfoot, wouldn't you?
I suppose you would.
If you saw him walking through the woods like that, you'd be like, Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Definitely. Big, hairy man.
You have to get that on. Put that out there.
Put that on the
website.
Definitely. So that people can see it.
Yeah.
But look, Sasquatch.
There you go.
I actually thought he looks like Sasquatch. I only seen an archaeology on him. What someone's said. Like Sasquatch. Wonder where the name Sasquatch came from.
I have no idea.
It's a weird name. We've got an email from the Ghost Hunters. Signal gone. Yeah. Unfortunate.
It's a shame. Never mind, we can always try and get them back on.
Definitely, when they're a bit more stable. So, do you believe... What else have we got for
Don't believe
believing?
in the Loch Ness.
Loch Ness?
No.
Oh, that's weird, isn't it? But that's one that could be true, because it's just... It could potentially... Well, it'd be dead now, but... If it was a dinosaur, one of the dinosaurs that existed, and it's luckily survived, I don't know how long dinosaurs lived, but...
Well, I don't know myself.
Maybe there's a few of them.
But I don't know.
That live in that way.
I'm sure if there was,
You'd see
we'd have one. We'd have captured one.
Yeah, well, that lake isn't deep. It's not like it's the sea. You'd be able to go in the lake and go to the bottom, wouldn't you, almost, and see all around?
Well, yeah.
Remember
I mean, it is... Loch Ness is huge.
Is it?
And it's really deep. It is deep.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
as deep as the sea?
Not as deep as the sea.
That's what I mean, so...
But, No, I think if there was these things, we've got enough technology out there to discover. I think we'd have found her.
Yeah,
Or
I
him.
suppose a Loch Ness monster.
And then other people say that there's still megalodons out there.
Megalodons
Yeah.
could be a thing.
Do you
I
reckon?
think. Yeah.
Nah,
No.
I think they're gone.
Sea's so big, and then you see these sharks that have been like had bites out of them that are massive, like great white sharks.
Yeah,
Big bites out of them. It's like,
Yeah.
what's done that?
another great white.
Bigger than that,
Well, how do they know that they're bigger?
based on its teeth. The teeth bite mark. You
The
can
bite,
tell
the
how
bite
big.
radius.
Like if you saw a pizza with a bite marking, you wouldn't think, bloody, that's a human.
I just
With a
think
big
greedy,
knife.
greedy so and
Do you know what I
so.
mean? If you had like a 14-inch pizza and the bite mark almost covered the pizza, you'd be like, he's done that! We could have made that big!
I could name a few people.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I'm not saying there isn't.
There's a lot of weird things at sea, I think, though, that we don't know about.
Yeah, there's still a lot of discoveries to be made. But it's that Mariana Trench that it's so deep that they haven't fully discovered what's
Yeah,
going on
yeah.
down there yet. So, yeah, it could be plausible that there's a megalodon still.
Yeah. That Atlanta's weird, isn't it? The city of Atlanta.
Yeah,
That's
Atlantis.
Atlantis is it?
Yeah.
Atlanta's a place, isn't it?
Atlantis is a city in America. Atlantis is the
Atlantis, yeah.
sunken city.
Yeah, apparently there's loads of gold and everything in there.
Yeah. And columns and
But
stuff
what is it?
like
You
that.
can't find it or something? What's the issue? Why have they not been down?
I thought they found
Have they?
Atlantis.
I thought that's why it was called the Lost City of Atlantis.
Oh, I don't know. I'll have
Because
to do some
they
research
don't know
on
where it is. I don't know.
that. I thought. What am I thinking of?
It's ironic at work, I'll get fact.
I know, yeah. That's embarrassing, that, isn't it? Cut this.
Yeah, got this. But yeah, that's a cool one. See, I'd love to go like magnet fishing for that type of thing. Just throw it in, see what, like sink to the bottom, and see what I
What would you
get.
do if you did that and you brought up a body
A gun, like a weapon in a bag that's
attached to
been
somebody's
seized.
hand?
Yeah, like an handcuff and hands. That'd be horrible.
Oh, imagine that.
Yeah, it'd be cool though, wouldn't it? To like see what you pick up.
The trolleys.
Yeah,
It'd be trolleys where I come
it
from.
will be. Yeah, and bikes,
Trolleys
rusty
and bikes.
But you always see these videos, you think that's a load of balls. That.
That's a load of
Yeah,
waffle.
it is. When you see them like picking up iPhone 13, some bottom at sea, it's still working. Come on, and you've not just filmed that for like a video on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's survived, hasn't it? It's... Yeah. I think we should both watch about the Bermuda Triangle as well, because we have mentioned you being a specialist on it, and you did suggest that
I did suggest that on your first
topic,
episode.
and we've not really spoke about it much. We've covered that things go missing. That's about it. So I think we need to watch like a documentary on it or
Okay.
something, and
Yeah.
and maybe come back knowing
And
a bit more.
do a Bermuda episode.
Well, just a bit more about it.
Okay.
Of like, even if it's just like, it's cloudy and the waves pick up a lot, that's what could cause it and stuff like that.
Yep.
Because at the minute, I've got a theory that aliens go into the Bermuda Triangle.
Do you reckon?
It's their home and it's their base.
That's their home.
Yeah,
That's where they live.
in the Bermuda Triangle. Yeah, I'm trying to think what other things that are weird that I want to talk about.
Well, we could always look about the lost city of Atlantis.
That's a good one. Yeah,
That'd be a good one to do.
it is. But
I
the
saw a
pyramids as well.
documentary, and I can't remember if it was to do with Atlantis.
Yeah.
And they reckon they pinpointed of this area. I don't know if I'm not going to say if it's Atlantis or not because I can't remember, but I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
And they reckon they pinpointed where Atlantis was.
Right. I know there's one where there's walls and that in the sea. They found walls that they think is the city of Atlantis.
Yeah. I think that might be the same one I'm thinking of.
It's not Ancient Apocalypse that I told you to watch. Because they show that on that.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
I'll have
Like
to
a
watch that.
wall in the sea.
I'll have a look at
Fiction
try and find some information on that.
Yep. And pyramids and stuff.
Pyramids.
Since we was on the fact of the speed of light in the
Yes.
pyramid. But I think we'll leave that for an archaeologist when we get an
I think we need to
archaeologist
try and
on.
get one
When we
on.
talk about pyramids.
I might go to the Liverpool Museum and see if there's anybody there who wants to come on.
Will there be an archaeologist there though?
Don't know.
We might just end up with some customer service guy on as a guest.
Derek from reception.
Hi, so I know about mummies and the donation boxes over there. That's all he knows. Get some cool things at the museum though, don't you?
Oh yeah, you've been to that museum in Liverpool?
It's annoying though when there's new things in. You know, from when you was a child.
Yeah.
You're like, hang on, that was a museum. I had them. You got like PlayStation 1. You're like, where's that in museum?
Got an Atari.
Yeah. It's cheeky that. What's the weirdest things that you think are in the museum?
I don't know, because I don't think anything's weird in.
But there is, there's like body parts in that.
Well, you get
and
body
skin.
parts like in mummies and stuff like that.
I'm pretty sure they've still got like lamps and stuff that's made from faces from Texas Chainsaw Massacre and stuff like that.
All right.
Because he used to make furniture out of people's skin and faces.
What?
And he's got like lamp covers and stuff made out of faces.
Oh yeah, I've heard about this.
He used to sew faces together.
I know some museums have what's called the death masks. Of people who died.
Really?
Yeah. What they used to do was, after the person's died,
Yeah.
with somebody famous, they'd pour wax over the face
Right.
and mould, so they'd get a wax impression,
Oh, that's
and
horrible.
then make a mould of the person to make like a statue.
That's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Called the death mask. And they did it with like people from hundreds of years ago.
Yeah.
And
When did that start? You picked that up?
I have no idea.
You know what I'm going to do with that murderer? I'm going to rob his face.
But they have
Put it in a
done it
museum.
with like murderers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And who else did it? Someone, I can't remember his name. I think he did it with Einstein as well.
Einstein's face.
Yeah.
Did you see that AI of Einstein the other day?
No.
You know, when you can generate pictures?
Oh yeah.
They did. Somebody searched in the AI to make Einstein in New York wearing Dolce & Gabbana with something umbrella up and that, and it came up and the picture was perfect. You wouldn't even think it was edited.
Wow.
It looked like a real picture of Einstein with all this gear on. It was weird. And it would have took somebody hours and hours and hours to edit all that into it, and he did that in seconds.
Wow.
There you go. That's what you wanted, wasn't it? It's weird. It's weird. If I was popular enough, I'd be able to do that for myself.
Yeah.
Do me in Turkey. Having a good time. Boom. Done.
I wouldn't have to go on holiday now, would I? Could
I
just
know,
say,
yeah, just pretend.
do me in Crete on the beach with a beer.
Hot dog legs. Me with hot dog legs in
Yeah.
Spain.
I'll do some of that for the website. Hot dog legs.
Hot dog legs, remember then?
Yeah.
And that was the thing.
That
You
was
just
the
see
thing,
the
wasn't
legs
it?
sunbathing.
Yeah. I'll do some you can put them on the website.
Yeah. Back to the Faces of Wax anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Did
Face.
you watch the film House of Wax?
I did.
That was a
The
creepy
one with
film,
Paris
wasn't it?
Hilton.
Oh yeah, I forgot she was in it. She dies, doesn't she?
He does, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God.
But that was a weird film, wasn't it?
Weird. It's alright though.
Where you just like put wax all over them while they're still alive.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you just see them.
Yeah.
Just see eyes moving. It's horrible. That imagine that happening to you. And it starts draining your blood or something, doesn't it? So you something like that.
I can't remember what happens in it now. I know it's a remake of a 1950s one or something like that.
Yeah, that proper creeped me out, that film, though, because it's like a whole town, and you just see there was all real people as dolls. Now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Horrible.
Oh, there's another film I'll have to watch again.
Have you watched Eden Lake?
Who?
Eden Lake.
Eden Lake, no.
That's a good film. If you want to watch a good film.
Eden Lake.
Yeah, I don't know how old it is now, but it's about teenage thugs.
Right.
So like they drive out to like this honeymoon place. Let's say Cornwall or something like that. You know, you've got a nice beach and that. Well, this bit's got like a woods almost to get to this beach.
Yep.
And they drive down to this. They get to the beach and they're having a nice time and that. And then these like 6, I think it is, teenagers with these dogs or whatever, like little scallies, come over and rob all their equipment type thing while they're in the sea.
That sounds like Runkle.
And then they come and try and find their equipment, and then these teenagers are probably like thuggish and try and kill them and stuff.
Right.
Try and torture them in the woods.
That sounds like Runcon.
It was filmed in Runcorn.
Wasn't it?
No, it weren't. You watched any good films lately?
I've started watching that. Is it called 65? It's
Yeah,
got
I've
Adam
heard of
Driver.
that, yeah.
Adam Driver's in it, and he gets lost or crash lands on another planet or something like that.
Oh, is that the dancehall one? 65?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I've started watching that. It looks alright so far.
Yeah, I wanted to watch that, but the reviews got like bad reviews, didn't it?
I don't know. I never bother with reviews.
I am proper review heavy, me.
Well, speaking of films, aren't we researching one film at the moment?
Are we?
Because we have guests up and coming.
Oh, the one
Oh.
I've watched. You mean?
The one you've watched and the one I'm halfway through.
Are you halfway through it?
Because
Yeah.
I'm halfway through all my films. I never get through them all.
Yeah. So the film's called The Death of Us.
The Death of Us, that's the
Yeah.
one. And we've got 3 people coming up from that show, haven't we?
We have, yeah. We've got the director of the show, who's an award winner for that film, and 2 of the main actors from the film are coming on at some point. Don't know when, but Aku is also a rapper.
He is.
He is. I can't wait to talk to the director of that film because he seems like a proper nice bloke.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. And he might give us some help on our mini
You might be
movie,
able to give us some hints and tips.
on our short movie,
On
yeah.
our short movie.
Our award winner.
That one. Yeah, when he gets to the Cannes Festival.
Yeah. I wonder how you enter into festivals and stuff.
I don't know. Do you have to? Is it like a competition? Do you have to?
I don't know, because we'd be probably winging it. It'd just be like a little movie. We had it together.
That'd be funny. That imagine that, and we get invited to the Cannes Festival.
Yeah, we just make it real laugh. We post it. It's like, that's good, that, you know.
Yeah, someone calls you up, say, hey,
We won an award. We're not
we're-
interested in awards.
we're going to put it into the Sundance Film Festival.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
We win it and we didn't even enter it. Yeah. But that's when my acting skills will really kick in, because I'll want to do good because it's ours. You know what I mean?
Well, I'd be the same. I've got no acting experience, but I'd probably
I'd be
I'd give it
I'd
a
give
damn
it
good go.
Brilliant go, yeah.
Yeah.
So when I'd do the part and I'd be like,
Plus,
cool.
plus
And
not
then I'd
on-
watch it over and be like,
plus, not only that,
we're doing it again.
we'll both be directing it and both be
Both be
cameraman.
filming? Yeah.
So-
Both be cameramen?
So you wouldn't have much on the credits, would you?
No, it'd just be Steve and Stu. And credits.
Directed by Steve and Stu,
Yeah.
filmed by Steve and Stu,
Yeah.
produced
It
by
did-
Steve and Stu.
That'd be funny, that would be bloody hell, they're multi-talented, these. Who's going to be the sound guy, though?
Steve and Stu.
To do that, though, are we going to have to buy them little mics? I think they're only cheap, them, aren't they? I don't know if they connect to your phone.
Well, yeah, because you can just film it through your phone. I've
Well,
got
yeah,
I've got a horn holder.
Audio thing. Voice. Am I going to say that? Voice recorder. That's the one.
Yeah, just
So you can go on that on your app, but you can buy little mics that you plug into your phone, and then you can use that mic. You know, like putting it under your collar.
All right,
and use
okay.
that proper mic.
and then sync the
It's
video with.
I'll record mine, you record your voice.
Yeah.
Like, what with that, because we're not talking to each other apart from when. Oh, I'm giving the plot away here.
Oh, stop right there.
Yeah,
Hold the
don't give
phone.
too much.
Hold the phone.
Yeah, let me just give you an advice to anyone that's listening. It's not going to be a comedy. So, if you're looking for, snappy comedy, that's not what our film's going to be about. I hope it's going to pull at heartstrings, to be fair. And
Well, it does have a serious and poignant undertone to it.
it does, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I can't wait for that. Remember when we was talking about City of Atlantis? I just
yeah.
had a notification on my phone that Atlanta are actually playing now, football.
Okay.
So they found them, they made a football team.
I see. You said they found it.
Yeah. So when's this episode out? 4th, innit? June. Yep.
Yeah.
4th of June. I'm gutted. I'm still gutted about
I am. Because I was looking forward to it. It's somewhat of interest.
that. Yeah, same.
Uh,
I'll save all them questions for next time.
yeah. Technology.
Yep. 4G for you.
That's it.
Do you think that there's still like cavemen living out there?
No.
You know, is the tribe?
I believe people still live in caves,
What?
but not like the true
Like
definition.
tribes?
Yeah,
Type thing.
I mean, not the true definition of cavemen from thousands of years ago.
You don't think?
Hunter gatherer and ug
Yeah, you don't think they
goes
exist?
out with a club.
But there's weird islands that people have not adventured into yet, isn't there? And
I don't believe it's not that they've not ventured into it. I just believe they've just not been inhabited by humans.
yeah. But there might already be people in that dig down into it.
Well, you never know.
You just fly
Troglodytes
over,
kind
think,
of
oh,
thing.
look at that little island, it's nothing.
Yeah.
And then could actually be a full tribe living on it
You never know.
that don't know how to make boats, so they just live there. That'd be weird.
Are we heading down the Middle Earth theory?
Middle Earth, yeah. What's that, Lord of the Rings?
Oh no, what's the one on Godzilla?
What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like I can't remember what they called it. It's like a subterranean Earth.
Yeah. I seen a clip from King Kong, I think it was the other day. That worm that sucks on that man's head. Remember that scene? It's proper graphic. They end up in the insect bit, and all the insects are massive.
Oh, yeah.
And they're attacking him. And there's a worm that grabs his arm on one side, grabs his other arm, and then one just comes and sucks onto his head.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, that's quite graphic.
I didn't like that one of King Kong.
You didn't?
No.
Why?
I don't think that bug scene needed to be in it. I think the whole film was too long.
You think?
Yeah, I think it was too. I don't think that bug scene needs to be in it. And the dinosaur.
I enjoyed that bug scene.
Yeah, I didn't
good.
like it. And the dinosaurs charging with all the, like, was it the Brontosaurus or whatever they were?
Yeah.
But charging, I think that just went on too long. It's
Oh,
Peter
yeah,
Jackson,
yeah,
though.
it's
Peter
like a
Jackson likes to
stampede
make
type thing.
the stampede. That's
Yeah.
it. I think Peter Jackson likes to make epic films.
Yeah.
So
Stretch it out. Yeah. What's your favourite war film? War films are always dead good, aren't they?
Yeah. Where do we go with this?
Saving Private Ryan's got to be up there.
I think it's got to be up there. Saving Private
gotta be.
Ryan. What was that one that wasn't? It was not so long ago.
Yeah. Is it about the one that kept going back and saving people?
No.
remember
The
what it's
boats, the
called.
one where the boats come across the channel during the war.
Right. I'm not sure.
I can't remember what it's called. Is it 19? No.
1997?
No.
Is that 1987? It's something like that, isn't it? I know what you mean.
No.
It is.
No, it's when during the. Oh, do you know what? My mind's gone.
1957.
No.
I'm sure it's 7.
It's
I
not.
didn't know.
The war ended in 1945.
1907. No.
No.
Okay.
Anyway, that film.
Yeah, that's the one.
And the other one with... Oh my god, my mind's gone again. I can't remember the name of the film.
That's because you've been drinking. Drunk Stuart.
How's that film?
Yeah, this is that film I watched. This episode's going to be so hard to edit.
Oh, this is a difficult one, this, isn't it? Dude, that show, Disappearance thrown us off.
It has, hasn't it? Proper, like...
Because we've came prepared for that.
Yeah. And now we're just filling in
And now we're
gaps.
just filling in the blanks now,
Yeah.
aren't we?
And it's quite a big one to fill.
It is.
We need at least an hour for an episode. I know that one where I did my own was like 47 minutes, but I don't know if this is one for the library. For desperate times.
See, it's all those. We see all them blank bits there.
Yeah.
They're the bits you need to cut.
I know, yeah, and there's so many of them. Yeah. Anything else that you believe in that's weird? I like all that type of chat.
I once thought I saw a UFO.
Why have you never brought this up?
I've just remembered.
We've talked about aliens so much.
I've had it.
And now you've seen a UFO?
Well, no, I've had it debunked since.
Oh, right.
So
Yeah.
I know what it potentially is now.
What was it?
So, well, when I was a kid, I was away on holiday, and it was great because it was the first time I ever saw shooting stars.
Yeah.
And it was in Spain. And I was sat with my mum and dad, and they were talking and drinking, as parents do.
Yeah.
And I looked up into the sky, amazed to see all these stars, because I'd never seen it like that before. And I saw this red light in the sky, only tiny, moving. And I was thinking, what's that? And I couldn't, as a kid, obviously couldn't explain it. I pointed it out to my dad, but he couldn't see it, I think because he'd had a few. But now I've had it debunked to say that it was a satellite.
A satellite?
I've seen a satellite.
What, in the sky, the National Space Station satellite, or whatever it is?
No, just an ordinary satellite.
What do you mean?
A satellite that's floating around. There's hundreds of satellites floating around the Earth. Well, it was one of them.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was great.
I've not seen one of them.
Seen a satellite.
That's cool, that. That's another thing we need to do, a telescope, see what we can see.
Yeah, we need to get a telescope.
Yeah.
I think you've got a perfect window here.
I have, yeah, just pop it on there.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Great, that.
It would actually, yeah. Got a perfect
Do you ever get the
setup.
moon come across there?
Yeah, not that fast, though.
No. Not as fast as I'm pointing.
Jesus, I didn't even get time to get my camera right.
No, I mean through them windows, can you see the moon, or is it
Yeah.
the other side of the house?
Yeah,
All right, okay.
and the sun.
You could look for your telescope at the sun.
Yeah, that would blind you, wouldn't it?
What's one of the worst films you've ever seen? Like the really crappest films you've ever seen?
The worst. What would be worst about it, though? What we're talking about, like the worst storyline, or
Well, it could either be storyline, acting, special effects. I mean, I've seen loads.
same. Seen loads of terrible films.
Well, name a couple.
I can't think of any now. You put me on the spot. There was one called Murphy, I think. That was terrible. We got that in there. That was the first Blu-ray film we got together, me and Adele, and we got it from CEX. Thinking, oh, we'll watch this. Brilliant quality. The storyline was terrible. Terrible film. But yeah.
Mine, one of the ones was a film called The Incredible Melting Man.
What's that about? Some
As a
that
guy,
melts.
he was an astronaut.
Yeah.
And he goes up into space, and cosmic rays, radiation from the sun, affected him, and starts to melt his skin. Basically, it sends him
Right.
loopy, and he goes on this kind of melting rampage. And he as time progresses,
Yeah.
his skin's peeling off.
That doesn't seem too bad, to be fair. It seems a bit
It
weird.
is a
but-
really poo film.
Poo.
I mean, if you to remake it
Yeah.
now, you could probably make it a really
Graphics.
good film.
Yeah.
But that film was just really poor. And then there's the new Winnie the Pooh film.
New win. Yeah,
Blood
you
and
said
Honey.
it was rubbish, didn't you?
Oh, dearie me. There's a Stuvie there for you.
Yep. A Stew review. There's a fish in his glass. Bloink.
How did that happen? Fish fell out of the sky.
It's raining fish. This heat's getting to me. I'm getting all giggly. It is warm today. If we'd known, we could have just recorded this today morning.
We could do.
Around 7 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
It's a bit too warm at the minute. It was a bit cooler this
I know.
morning.
Oh,
There was another film that I can't remember what it was when you said bad films. I don't know.
I think there's a lot of horror films out there that are really bad.
Horror
I
films.
think because some of them can be so cheap to make.
Yeah. Budget films. Would you be in a budget film?
Yeah.
I would. Just to start off. Anything.
But as long as you can make it good.
Yeah. See, I had to cancel my acting subscription the other day
Oh yeah.
because it declined in my bank because I mustn't have had any money at the time in my bank because I'm skint because I'm making nothing on the podcast. But yeah,
That was a hint for a
It was-
sponsor, by the way.
but they tried to take £100 off me.
100 quid.
Yeah, when I signed up, it was 28 quid. I was like, yeah, that's sound. 100 quid. What do you think I am?
Is that a 12-month subscription?
You must think I'm bloody Brad Pitt. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to get extra roles.
So I mean, it's not like you've been getting all the film roles, is
I
it?
know. £100. I think that's why I'm making our own mini movies. Sorry, we don't need them.
Yeah.
We'll be in our own movies. Have we discussed where we're doing it? The film. We'll have to do it here.
Well, for
Yeah,
the
we
type
could
of
do.
film it is, yeah, you could do it here.
Yeah, because I've got the front room set up for character 2.
And you could use your kitchen area as for character 1.
You reckon that'll work? The
Yeah.
kitchen area.
Yeah.
That could work. Yeah.
Not too much information, Steve.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that work.
And if it goes well, I think we should then do another one, but do a comedy one
Yeah, do a comedy one. Yeah.
with
How
a
would that work?
message.
It'd be hard though, wouldn't it? Because comedy's hard to pull off. We do a comedy podcast, but it's only funny at times because we're idiots. You know what I mean? It's not like we're trying to be funny at
You
times.
just
It's
speak for yourself, Steve.
we just say stuff, and stuff comes out of our mouth, and it turns out to be idiotic.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
but then when you're doing a script, it's controlled, isn't it?
It is, and it's harder to do. We're at the minute, we're just like, a real life Monty Python, aren't we?
Yeah, we're just bantering, aren't we?
Yeah.
Waffling on.
I think that's easier. But, like you said, script.
Well, we could just do it and waffle on. Make it up as you go along.
Yeah, well, anyway, we'll try and get another Ghost Hunter on, or the same people whenever they're available. But,
apologies to the listeners, it was technical issues.
Yep.
But please get in touch with us. Tell us about yourselves and who you are and what you like to do, and
yep.
And the website, Steve.
Do you wanna give him the website?
What does that say? Need my glasses on. The website is www.getfact.co.
Yep.
Or you can email in. This is contact@getfact.co.
There you go. Email in with some interesting stuff that you've got for us, and we'll talk about it. We had no emails last week or the week before, so I think we've lost our listeners. Yeah, I don't know how we're going downhill. It's getting worse. Anyway, that's all from us, from Steve and Stu again.
We'll see you next time.
Yeah, we'll see you next time for another recording. Bye.
Bye.